Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Heathrow. We're just about to jump on a flight to Portland, Oregon, and then spend the night in Portland, and then we're off to Yellowstone, which is going to be fantastic. Well, welcome to Portland, and we're just about to leave Portland on our way to Yellowstone. Beautiful airport then.
So here we are, very jet lagged, but raring to go.
Oh, the wind is a bit cheeky. Get straight across. Well, welcome to Yellowstone National Park. We just arrived, just stopped off our lodging in Gardner, and thought we'd take a quick drive into the park. It's about 8:30 now, and yeah, fantastic weather at the moment. The weather forecast for the next few days, though, is quite interesting. Snow and rain. So why not follow us along, see what we see in this amazing national park. It looks absolutely stunning. I'll give you some more footage of our drive-in tomorrow, as we're quite jet lagged at the moment, and Lisa's recovering in the car. Poor thing. Yeah, we're about 7 hours time difference on the UK, and we're struggling a bit as we landed in from the UK yesterday into Portland and then flew in this morning. But yeah, what a stunning place. Can't wait to see some wildlife. Already seen some elk, bluebirds, woodpeckers, osprey, and some hawks as well. Amazing. Amazing. Just a short drive from Mammoth Hot Springs, we saw two bald eagles, an adult and a juvenile, eating something down by a little pond. And we just pulled over at this pull out, and there's a big male bison just sitting in the sagebrush. Unbelievable. What a place. So we got up early the next morning and drove into the park again, on our way up towards Mammoth and then down towards Lamar Valley. On our way down to Lamar Valley, we came across our first bison jam, which is a common occurrence in the park, and you just have to be patient to let the big bison go past. I managed to get this beautiful shot of the bison in the road. That's been quite a good morning so far. A couple of grizzlies miles away, and a pronghorn over there, some ground squirrels right in front of us, and earlier on a coyote walked across the road, literally walked right up to Lisa. So it's yeah, it's a really beautiful place, absolutely stunning. And the weather's not too bad as well, even though they're forecasting thunderstorms. It's quite mild and very nice. So this is the Lamar Valley. This time of year it's a place to head to for all the wildlife apparently. Herds of bison, some pronghorn, coyotes, black bear, you name it. So we're going to look for some black bear in a minute. Literally got a black bear just in the tree there. There is a ranger controlling us, so she was quite happy for us to sit the other side of the road. Amazing. A mum and a cub. Cub's about a year old. Just stunning. Haven't got my microphone with me because this is a rush job straight out the car. But yeah, wow. Amazing. What an amazing first day in Yellowstone. We managed to see black bears, coyote, and ground squirrel, and it was amazing. It was so good to go and find all this wildlife on our first day, and it was really good. Some tips to help you along if you're going to Yellowstone would be to definitely drive Lamar Valley, and if you see a ranger and they're stopped, go and speak to them and ask them whether the latest bear sightings are. That's definitely how we found the black bears up near Tower Falls. So that was the end of day one. Unfortunately, Lisa was starting to suffer really badly from a cold she'd picked up on the flight over, and I wasn't feeling too great myself. So welcome to day 2 of our Yellowstone trip. Today was all about the bears. We were going to try hard to try and get some grizzly bears, and also go and check out the black bears once again up near Tower Falls. Let's see how successful we were. On the drive in though, we were lucky to see a red-tailed hawk sitting in the tree next to the road, so we got out and got a bit of a video of that. And then also we got involved in another bison jam, which seems to be a daily occurrence in the park, and saw this lovely red dog walking right next to the road. So we were able to shoot some video from the car as we were waiting for the bisons to cross the road. Oh, the bear's going straight across the road.
We should have stayed where we were. We should have stayed where we were.
Well, we wouldn't. They got into this forest now. You never know what you might come across driving the road along Lamar Valley. I saw a group of people pulled over, so I thought I'd pull over and have a look myself, and saw this pair of wonderful wolves walking over the ridgeline just near the Lamar River Bridge. Amazing. So after seeing the wolves at Lamar River Bridge, we turned around and drove back towards Soda Butte with no information whatsoever on any bears. But as luck would have it, as we turned around at Soda Butte and drove back towards Lamar River Trailhead, this male grizzly was in the field opposite the road towards the river. Unfortunately, the heat haze was ridiculous, but just awesome to see. A lot closer than the previous grizzly experience. So we went to the nearest pullout and waited there. As we drove to the pullout, I noticed that there was a black shape resting below a tree high up on the hillside. So grabbing my bear spray and my camera, I ran up the hill, and you can see me standing at the top of the hill there. Lisa wasn't too sure about coming up, but the male grizzly had walked across the road and come up the hill and was resting under the tree. And it was just awesome to see the bear there, and then he woke up, and then here's the footage. Mission accomplished. Finally saw a grizzly, and it was up over there in the distance, and we climbed up the hill, stayed at least 100 yards from him, and it was amazing. Unfortunately, heat haze has plagued a lot of it, and we're just waiting now. He's been running along the ridgeline, so we're just waiting for the grizzly to come out along with another 50 people. It's just brilliant. I mean, what a beautiful place. This is the Lamar River, or Lamar. It's one of the best places this time of year to spot wildlife. So earlier on, we were up at Tower Falls, and we saw four black bears, including the cinnamon. Lisa just got the most epic of shots of a cinnamon bear. She's so pleased. I'm sure you'll see that in a minute. And also we've just seen a golden eagle pick up a duck, but unfortunately couldn't get any shots of it because it was too far away. But yeah, it was meant to be snowing today, but it's beautiful. But what a wonderful place. Absolutely awesome. Today we've seen a marmot, ground squirrels, 5 black bears, including the cinnamon coloured black bear, a grizzly. Just can't get any better.
how lovely was that? Seeing cubs with their mum and then to see them cross the river was just fantastic.
Yeah, amazing. Two cubs and crossing the river. Hopefully the footage has come out all right, but can't get better than that. Well, good morning again. Another day in Yellowstone. Yesterday was just awesome, wasn't it?
Oh, most definitely. To see those bears was just so amazing. That we saw grizzly bears and black bears and a beautiful cinnamon bear. Absolutely mind-blowing.
So we're hoping for more of the same today, but as you know, wildlife is wildlife, so we might not see a thing. But this place is amazing. Even without the bears, there's just other forms of wildlife. I was very lucky to see some wolves yesterday as well, literally for about 20 seconds. But they're just unbelievable animals as well. Lisa unfortunately didn't see them as she was sitting in the car. But we're now making our way back in. We're going to stop off at Tower Falls to look for the black bear family and hopefully see Cinnamon Bun, as we called him, or her. And then after that, we'll go up Lamar Valley, all the way up to Soda Butte and see what the Grizzlies are doing, if they are out. Yesterday I was told that there was a calf stuck in the river. Now unfortunately it's probably passed away because the river's obviously full of snowmelt and very cold, but you never know, the Grizzlies might have found the calf and be feasting on that, so we shall see what happens. But as usual, let's see what we see. And another day in Yellowstone awaits. So after seeing the black bear family up at Tower Falls area, we thought we'd take another drive down the Lamar Valley. And this time we drove all the way up to Baronet Peak and turned around. As we were coming back, we noticed a very large crowd of people with spotting scopes on the left-hand side of the road, and we got out of the car to ask them what they were looking at. And it was a family of wolves on a kill way over the other side of the river. I set up the 2x teleconverter on my OM1 and got some quite shaky video because it was quite windy on the tripod, unfortunately. But at least we could see the family of wolves quite clearly through the camera. So after seeing the wolves at Lamar Valley, we decided to go for lunch up at Mammoth Hot Springs. So on the drive back, we saw this lovely family of bison, and I got out the car on a pull out and stood by the car for safety and got some video and a lovely shot, and then ran back in the car as they got too close. You can't be too careful with bison in the park. They are probably the most unpredictable animal here in the park, according to the rangers we've spoken to. And then we drove up further toward the Lamar River Bridge and noticed a lot of people there, but they were all leaving. And they said that there'd been a couple of wolves on a kill in the bushes. But to our surprise, there was a coyote literally opposite us on the pullout, and that was so special to see. So after a tasty and reasonable hot lunch in the cafe at Mammoth Hot Springs, we decided to do one last final drive all the way down the Lamar Valley, once again, as it was our last day. Driving down, we noticed a lot of people on the side of the road. So we pulled over and got safely off the road and saw that this male black bear was in the area. He was doing some unusual behaviour. Now I've looked it up and it looks like he was doing scent marking and stomping. As you can see, the back of the bear is wet with urine and he was rubbing himself against trees as well. Now we thought initially this was him scratching himself, but it turns out it's not. It's actually him scent marking for territory, and it is that time of year in May that they start their breeding behaviour. On the way back from Soda Butte along the Lamar Valley, we saw this coyote in the brush, and he was off hunting ground squirrels, which was awesome to watch. There were some big showers coming through, and some of these were snow, so I was hoping to get some bison in the snow. So I pulled over as soon as a snow shower went through. Unfortunately, the snow turned to hail, but I still managed to get this beautiful shot of the bison in the hail. It was now approaching quite late in the park. I think it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So we decided to spend one last couple of hours up at Tower Falls looking for the black bear family. And boy, did we get an amazing experience with them.
Well, it's our last day today, Alex, and what a fantastic experience it's been, beyond my wildest dreams. Black bears, cinnamon bears, grizzly bears, and I don't know, but it seemed like we'd say, oh, I'd love to see a black bear scratching itself against a tree, and the next thing we do, we get a brown bear scratching itself against a tree.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we came here with the expectation of maybe seeing a bear. I mean, literally every day we've seen black bears, and yesterday I had the most amazing experience with grizzly bears. You've seen the footage, it's just mind-blowing. This is not normal for here. We've been told by many people, seasoned wildlife photographers who've been to Yellowstone, and they said they don't usually see grizzlies and they see them in the distance. So they're all like, you're really, really lucky. So yeah, please don't watch this video and think you're going to see a grizzly if you come to Yellowstone. Although, this time of year is the best time of year. So the middle of May to the middle of June, apparently that is the time if you want to see bears. So what was your highlight of the trip to Yellowstone then, Lisa?
Oh, I've got a couple actually. One's a cinnamon baby bear that I was just walking along the road, and it was very close to the edge of the road, and it was just staring at me, and that was absolutely lovely. And the other experience that will stay with me was actually a little ground squirrel eating dandelions.
Oh yeah.
So cute.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And something else actually, the people here are amazing. Everybody's been really happy to share their knowledge and to tell you where they've seen things. I think we were all in it together. Really good.
There's no secrets here. There's no secrets at all. Everyone has been so friendly. And yeah, the scenery is just, well, I don't know if you can see that. That's unbelievable. It's just down from Calcite Springs. Tower Falls is just down there. It's a beautiful spot. Amazing. So really hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry there hasn't been as much chat. We both went down with some quite nasty colds at the start of our trip, and we've been struggling through, haven't you?
We've been battling on with jet lag and a nasty cold, but it was too good an opportunity to stay in bed.
Yeah, you're not going to stay in bed for grizzly bears and black bears. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do give us a like and subscribe, and do comment if you really enjoyed it. That'd be really appreciated, and see us for our next adventure. So we had no idea what was waiting for us as we left Yellowstone National Park for the last time. On leaving the west entrance at Gardner, just as we drove past the kiosk, we saw a group of cars. And we're like, why are they there? Oh my god, there were some grizzlies. A grizzly family was in the sagebrush right on the park boundary, literally about 150 meters away from the road. So parking up, we watched our last views of grizzly bears. What a wonderful farewell to this amazing, amazing place.